What's going on, guys? I just went to a garage sale, which was essentially a mini Comic-Con, and just about everything was $1. The stuff that wasn't $1 was heavily discounted, so I wound up leaving with some pretty good stuff.
Sean, what are these boxes here? Was it priced as is or what?
Is this someone's stack or those?
No, this is just you can look through that.
Oh, okay, so these are all priced
half
as
off.
marked? Oh, half off.
So
Okay,
anything
thanks.
in these areas, all half off.
Alright, awesome, thanks.
These are all DC comics.
Oh yeah, I'm a DC. Okay, good. So a few months back, I made a video at a local comic show run by a man named Joe D, and every once in a while he does these comic garage sales, and they're pretty cool. A couple other dealers come and set up as well. These boxes I was looking at right here were all 50% off the sticker price, so I was able to score a couple Batman books that I've been needing for my Detective Comics run. A couple pretty cool key books. I was really excited to find that Nightmare on Elm Street comic. I don't find them all the time, so I was glad to see one I didn't already have. And then moving over to the dollar books, I was very impressed. First off, I looked at this box of these Classics Illustrated. These aren't things that I typically collect, but they are interesting to check out. So when I showed up, there was a huge crowd over at the dollar books, so they were definitely picked over by the time I got to it, and I think I missed out on some pretty good stuff. The guys before me left with a big old box. I heard someone say something about some Jimmy Olsen. I didn't see any of that, but did find some very early Lois Lane, which is something you don't see all the time. Was finding some 10-cent books for $1. How often do you see that? There was also a nice selection of toys and Hot Wheels cars. And they had some McFarlane action figures. They had a lot of these old Disney books. You got some more of those classics illustrated. And then just some kind of better books in these boxes. And up at the front, there was some kind of cool Marvel books. You had some Silver, Bronze Age kind of stuff. Silver Age Daredevil, Silver Age X-Men. I was really interested in this Silver Age Amazing Spider-Man box. There was some really cool stuff, like this first appearance of Sandman right there. I didn't see a price on that, but all these Marvel books were 30% off, so I'm sure someone will get a good deal on that book. Yeah, not a Marvel collector, but these Silver Age Spider-Man books do look pretty cool. So, had to spend a little bit of time flipping through those. A lot of fun. So now I'm gonna go home and I'll show you all the books I picked up. I'll start with the books I got that were not $1, and all of these were 50% off. So first one right here is Detective 575. As you can see, they had $20 on it, so I paid $10 for this, and it's a really nice copy. I didn't see any spine ticks on it, so happy to find that. One that I still needed for the Batman collection. And then we have one that I needed for my Superman collection. And I got this one for $5. It is Superman 249. Famous Neil Adams cover. Really, really love that one a lot. And yeah, happy to get it for $5. Pretty nice looking copy there. Colors look great. And yeah, you can't beat Neil Adams for $5. And then we have Detective Comics 478, and this is the first appearance of the third Clayface, which is the one that's used today, the one that most people are familiar with. And as you can see, they had $20. It was $10. Pretty good price for that, and it's one I still needed for the Batman collection. And then the last one for this little round was Nightmare on Elm Street #1 from Innovation. That's really cool. Paid $10 for it, and I am a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan. It's one of my favorite movies, not just horror, but movies in general. And on the back, you got a nice ad right there with Robert Englund. So, very cool. Happy to have that. And then we'll get into the dollar books. A lot of really cool stuff, actually. So they had a bunch from the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run, and I just wound up getting this one, number 40. I really like the orange lanterns. I find them very amusing, so had to pick that one up. This is one that's pretty cool and I've never seen before, which is interesting because I really like Elseworlds, and I mainly picked this up for my husband. It looks like one that he would enjoy, and it kind of has like an anime sort of look to it, like manga anime sort of style. It's called Titans, Scissors, Paper, Stone. Never heard of this, but really like Elseworlds. Cool to get some of these square bound one-shots for $1. And then I have a little 3-issue set here of Batman Battle for the Cowl. It's issue 1, 2, and 3. I really like the cover on 3. You got right there, that's actually Jason Todd as like an evil, edgy version of Batman. And I read this story. I have it in a collected edition, but that collected edition is really small. It came with a Blu-ray, so it's like this really, really tiny book. So wanted to grab these to have it in standard size. And then next up, these are actually really, really cool. This one, as I was looking into it, I realized this was actually a Golden Age book. It's from 1955, Tweety and Sylvester, number 7. And that's pretty early. I really like Tweety Bird, one of my favorite characters growing up as a kid. So I'm always happy to pick up some of these comics when I can find them, particularly for $1, and to get a Golden Age comic for $1, I am just blown away by that. And then we have another Tweety and Sylvester. This one is a lot newer. This is from 1976, Gold Key, and it was issue number 57. So pretty nice. Get a couple of those for $1. Then we got a little bit more Bronze Age Superman. This is Superman 260. Really nice Nick Cardy cover. One that I still did not have. So very, very nice. And to get all of these for $1, very, very happy with that. The next one, this is another 10-cent comic. And this is some very early Lois Lane. We have Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 9. So, getting real early there. It's very beat up. As you can see, there's a big chunk missing. And just overall, not the prettiest book. But hey, man, Silver Age DC, super early Lois Lane for $1. Yeah, I'm taking it. Looks like you got another one where Lois is kind of cheating on Superman. Kind of a weird sort of trope that went on back then. And then you got Flash Gordon number 1 from DC. So me and my husband really like the movie Flash Gordon. So figured why not for $1 check out issue number 1 of the DC run. Cool ad for The Killing Joke on the back, so there you go. And I found another one that I did not have for my DC Comics Presents. This is Superman and Black Lightning, issue number 16. And I've been picking up a lot of these DC Comics Presents lately. Pretty fun books, so there you go. Then I found one that I didn't have for my Brave and the Bold collection. This one's really cool. This is issue 143, and you got the Creeper with a story featuring the Human Target. So, pretty good stuff there. I'm excited to read that one. And then this is one that I know absolutely nothing about, but figured I'd try it out for $1. I want to start checking out more DC war books. So, got Army at War number 1. And yeah, I don't know anything about this, but figured number 1 DC for $1. I'll check it out. So that was it for my little mini Comic Con garage sale haul. And I'm really excited for everything I picked up, particularly all of these books here. This one's probably my favorite, just especially for the nice condition that it's in, honestly. Very, very cool book. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of that. Have you found comics at a garage sale before? Let me know. And thank you for watching. Peace out.